welcome back to the channel. Today it's transmission day. Now I originally had, and I'll show you a picture here. I took all the crud off the tranny. I still got to hit some crevices and stuff like that, but I wire wheeled the most of it down. There's just a few little pieces I got to get out yet, but I cleaned the bigger part of it. It's like 98% clean, and then I'm going to end up painting it, and then all the ribs on it I'm going to scuff with probably one of them green Scotch pads. So the ribs are silver and the transmission's red. Nobody's going to see it, but so what. What I got to do today is the drive seals. I believe that's what they're called. I got to pull where the CV joint bolts on, pull them out, because when I had the transmission laying on its side, fluid started running out of it. So I bought them seals. I'll show you them in a minute. I've never done this before, so I'm going to teach myself right now. Maybe we can learn something together. So let's get on it. First things first, my wife donated something to the garage. We got a TV up here, so I can let YouTube stuff run, you know, car shows, stuff like that. It's a 26 inch or something, I'm not sure, but it's perfect for my garage because my garage is only 14 by 22. So I thought that was a pretty cool addition. I appreciate her doing that. She's my gal. But there's the transmission. As you can see, I wire wheeled the crap out of it. There was like 40 years of stuff caked on it. I still got to get, you know, little parts here and there. I'm going to take my Dremel with the small wire wheel and get inside them crevices. And I'm going to paint it and then take a Scotch pad to those ribs and clean them up so they're silver. And when I had it on its side, some oil was leaking out right there. So I'm going to pull those off. I've never done it before, so let's see if it's easy or it's going to be a nightmare. First, I got to wipe this little bit of grease out. I forgot about that earlier. Clean this up a little. I'm gonna try to be easy on this rubber cap. Hopefully it don't tear because I forgot to order them. There should be a snap ring behind this, I'm guessing. See, I still got to clean all in here, but I've got the major part out. Uh-oh, this is gonna tear. Ah! I knew I should have ordered them, but I didn't. Crap. Oh well. I don't know where the end of it is. It's gonna rip. I may be able to recoat that. Okay. Just a little cap. Little cap. And there's the snap ring in there. Get this stuff out of there. You want to get the crap out. You don't want it going inside the transaxle. There we go. And there's a snap ring inside of there. See it right there? Let's get some snap ring pliers. I have really crappy snap ring pliers, so I don't know if they're gonna do it or not, because I didn't buy a pair of good ones. I should have. There it is. Okay, let's see if this will pull right off. And it did. And there's the seal. Can you see it? Right there, the seal. Let's pop that out. Told you I didn't do this before. I don't want to mess these splines up. There it comes. It wasn't even in there flush. And Down in here is the little spring to it. So it was all apart. Now I see. The hell? It's kind of weird. There's another snap ring laying in here, but it don't go on anything. Try to get it out of here, show you what I mean. Let me get my magnet. I'm definitely not a transmission guy. There is a snap ring laying in there. And I don't know what it would be for, unless they were using it as a spacer, maybe. But I have no idea why that was in there, but I'm going to have to put it back in because I don't know if it was used as a spacer, which could be, because it doesn't go onto anything. So maybe it was a spacer. Maybe that's what they used it for. All right, new seals, just regular seals. I'm going to put a little dielectric grease around here. As you guys remember, that's all I ever use. I popped it in anyhow, because it don't corrode rubber. That'll make it slide in a little better. If there's your dielectric grease, because if you use like axle grease or something like that on it, it does corrode rubber after a while. So we're going to do this. Okay. I don't know how deep this goes or what the deal is. So I guess that's it. I guess so. I'm not sure. I don't really want to like beat on it, but I believe that is it. Let me try something here just for the heck of it. This ain't gonna bugger it up at all. I don't know how deep it's supposed to go. Not sure. The dielectric grease helps it to slide in a little easier. I don't know when to stop. Maybe that's it. What do you guys think? If you have oil leaking out behind your axles, these seals weren't very expensive, so okay, I guess that's it. It ain't going no further. All right, let me clean this piece of crud up a minute, and then I'll be right back. Clean this up real nice, and what I did here, I took some 2000 grit sandpaper, the black wet and dry stuff. Don't use anything harsher. Stay around 2000. I put it on my hand, and I just kept spinning it to polish this up, just in case there was any rough edges on it. All right. But what I am going to do, I'm going to take just a tad of dielectric and put it around here. Just don't grab on the seal putting it in. We'll see how that helps. Okay. We're going to slide it in. Wait, I got to make my crap. Oh. It's hanging up on the seal. Oh, there it is. You'll hear it kind of snap in. And there's your new seals. Okay. Now, being as I have cheap snap ring pliers, which I usually don't have cheap tools, I'm going to have to try to get that back on. This ought to be interesting. snapped in place. When you do that, then just go around, make sure it's in there, which it is, and then just try to pull on it, which it ain't coming. Okay, so see, if you have oil leaking out of here and dripping on the ground, that's all you do. Buy yourself a new set of drive seals, final drive seals, I'm sorry. That's all it is. They weren't expensive. I forget. I'll put up a link because I can't remember. But that'll keep it from leaking. Now I peeled some rubber on here, I know. But if you look at it, it's a cap. Nothing's going to make it through that cap. So I'm actually going to put it back on. Let me see here. Yep, pounded right into place. Okay, so there you have it. If you got oil leaking out of the bottom of them, just pull them off, put new seals in, and you're golden. You're good to go. Clean up your transmissions, get all the crap off of them. Maybe it'll help them be a little bit cooler. I don't know, because there's stuff not caked on it then. Make sure you always replace your mounts. Oops, sorry. Your motor mounts, I call them. And then you have a mount at the back. But that's it, guys. I hope that helps somebody out. Let me close out here. Okay, so that's it. That's your final drive seals. When you remove your IRS axle, you have that little plug. You see, don't pull the rubber up like I did. Snap ring, pull it out, change your seals, clean it up in there, use dielectric grease. Don't put axle grease to make stuff slide in. It ends up corroding rubber, I know for a fact, okay? I'm not saying I'm right and I'm the be-all, know-all. I'm just saying use dielectric grease. It will not corrode the rubber out. So that's it. If you have any leaks in your IRS at the axles, you know what the deal is now. Thanks for being here. Make sure to share the channel. I got a lot more to come up. Thanks for being.